There's something shocking happening in Hollywood right now, and it has nothing to do with a scandal, a breakup, or another celebrity meltdown. At 76 years old, Pam Grier is still commanding attention in a way that stars half her age can only dream about. One photo, one appearance, one confident walk into a room. That's all it takes. And when those recent pictures started spreading online, people couldn't stop asking the same question: how does she still carry that level of power after all these years? The answer has very little to do with fashion and everything to do with survival. Pam Grier was never just another actress. Long before modern Hollywood started talking about strong female leads, she was already redefining them. In the 1970s, when the entertainment industry often reduced women to background decoration, Pam exploded onto movie screens with an energy audiences had never seen before. Films like Foxy and Coffee didn't just make her famous. They made her unforgettable. She wasn't waiting to be rescued. She was the storm, confident, fearless, and unapologetically bold during an era that rarely rewarded women for being exactly that. But fame came with a hidden cost. Behind the glamour and magazine covers was a woman carrying enormous pressure. Hollywood loved her image, yet often failed to appreciate the person underneath it. Pam later revealed how difficult it was navigating an industry filled with exploitation, manipulation, and impossible expectations. Imagine being celebrated for your beauty while constantly fighting to protect your dignity. That contradiction followed her for years. And maybe that's why these recent photos hit people so differently. They weren't simply pictures of a celebrity aging gracefully. They felt like proof of endurance. You look at Pam Grier now, and you don't just see style or confidence. You see resilience written across decades. Every smile carries history. Every wrinkle tells a story Hollywood tried to erase, but never could. In a culture obsessed with youth, Pam's confidence feels almost revolutionary. What makes her story even more powerful is how she refused to disappear when the spotlight faded. Many stars from the 70s vanished into silence, struggling with obscurity once trends changed.
Pam didn't. She evolved.
Her performance in Jackie Brown reminded the world exactly who she was. Directed by Quentin Tarantino, the film became more than a comeback. It became a tribute to a woman who survived an industry that often discards people once they stop fitting a certain image. And that's where the emotional weight of these pictures truly lives. They remind people that beauty changes, but presence doesn't. Pam Grier still walks with the same quiet authority that once made audiences stop and stare in crowded theaters decades ago. Only now it means something deeper. It's no longer about being the hottest name in Hollywood. It's about becoming untouchable through experience, wisdom, and self-respect. Maybe that's the real reason people can't look away. Not because she's trying to shock anyone, but because authenticity has become rare. Pam Grier represents a generation of stars who lived through brutal fame, personal heartbreak, and cultural change without losing themselves completely. And at 76, she isn't chasing relevance. She already became timeless.